We bring up our Sunday specials tonight, where at least 1,440 school children as well as 17 teachers have been kidnapped by gunmen in more than 20 attacks on schools. Now, this has been the trend since December 2020. While most of the kidnapped victims have regained their freedom, they are still school children more than 427 days after in captivity. In this special report, TVC News' Sifon Essien takes a look at the kidnapping of school children and those still in captivity.
If Power Peters could turn back the hands of time, he would most likely change the event of July the 5th, 2021. His son was among 153 students kidnapped by gunmen from Bethel Baptist High School, Kaduna. Jabez Peters was the head boy of the school at the time of the incident. Jabez was in captivity for about 143 days. He was among the last but one set of school children to be released.
Stays for about 143 days in the camp.
For Jabez, the incident also cost him an entire academic session.
Not until now, this section, they wrote their NECO, which I think successfully he wrote his last paper on the 11th of this August.
The high school graduate is among more than 1,440 school children kidnapped by gunmen since December 2020. The first known kidnapping of school children in Nigeria took place in 2014 when 276 girls were taken from the government secondary school in Chibok, Borno State. Since then, attacks on schools and the kidnapping of students have grown in numbers and have spread across the northern part of the country. On December 11th, 2020, government kidnapped 303 students of Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, Katsina State. They were released a week later. On February 17th, 2021, 41 persons, mostly students, were taken by gunmen from Government Science College, Kagara, Niger State. They were released about 10 days later. On the 26th of the same month, gunmen attacked and kidnapped 279 schoolgirls from the Government Girls Science Secondary School, Jangebe, Zamfara State. All the hostages were released on March the 2nd. On June the 17th, 2021, some persons numbering between 50 and 70 or even more were kidnapped by gunmen from the Federal Government College, Birnin, Yauri, in Kebbi State. Two weeks later, two of the students were released. Then on October 21st, 30 students and a teacher regained freedom. Several sources indicate that 6 of the school children are still in captivity.
There is one case that is really sad. It pains me when I remember that case. The father is a serving military officer. His daughter is in the hands of bandits. I don't need to say part of those numbers that are still with them. One, her father is a serving military officer. Another one, the bandit leader married her. Every day like this, I don't need to mention, day like this, he allows her to call the mother.
Just like some other schools whose students have been kidnapped, Federal Government College Birnin Yauri was shut down by the authorities. The students that remained were transferred to other schools. For those still in captivity, the hope of regaining freedom becomes grimmer with each passing day. It's unclear what is being done to secure their release. But it is now certain that previous efforts in securing the release of kidnapped school children came at a cost. Ransom was paid even though the government would not officially admit it.
See the rescue, see the school children.
Each security law enforcement agent that has the constitutional mandate to carry weapons has a tactical unit. They are the ones who should go into those forests, use precision style operations like the US did when they came to Sokoto, use intelligence, because frankly we know who these bandits are, we know where their camps are. We sometimes even know what they do and how they operate.
We're supposed to rescue them before they take Nigerians into the forest or kidnap Nigerians.
An estimated 10.5 million of the country's children aged between 5 and 14 years are not in school, according to UNICEF. In the wake of the Chibok schoolgirls kidnapping, the Safe School initiative was launched at the World Economic Forum on Africa in Nigeria by a coalition of Nigerian business leaders working with the UN Special Envoy for Global Education, Gordon Brown. To firm up the effort, President Yauri on December 31, 2019, formally signed the Safe School Declaration document.
Among the problems Nigeria is facing is that of difficulty in ensuring that all girl children are educated, are sent to school. It becomes more difficult to send the girls to school if the school becomes where they get abducted.
The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps is saddled with the responsibility of protecting critical infrastructure in the country, and that includes schools.
We have a female squad now nationwide. All our commands, state commands, have launched, I think just only few have launched this female squad, and we have directed them that they should post them to all schools, especially the schools that we know are porous, the schools that are vulnerable.
In the meantime, the students of the Federal Government College Birnin Yauri continue to be held in captivity for more than 427 days after they were taken from their school. Their plight and others in captivity are a sad reminder of the security challenges plaguing the country.